Second, adverbial clauses of place indicate place and are introduced by where, whence, wherever, etc. Stay where you are, return whence you come. Third, adverbial clauses of reason or cause indicate reason or cause and are introduced by because, as, since, that, etc. He cannot come because he is ill. As he is ill, he cannot come. Since you are ill, you need not come. I am sorry that you said that. Note, the subordinate clauses in sentences like I am sure you will succeed, he is satisfied that you are right, be careful what you say may also be treated as noun clauses with prepositions understood before them. I am sure of that you will, etc. He is satisfied of that you, etc. Be careful of what, etc. Fourth, adverbial clauses of purpose indicate a purpose and are introduced by that, in order, that, so that, least, etc. We read that we may learn. He works hard in order that he may succeed. Walk slowly, lest you should fall. Note, for in order that, so that, least, see Article 292, see note. Fifth, adverbial clauses of result indicate result and are introduced by that, so that, such that. What have I done that you desert me? I am so tired that I cannot walk. He is such a fool that I cannot depend on him. The conjugation that is sometimes understood. He is so weak he cannot walk. You are so late I could not wait. Sixth, adverbial clauses of manner indicate manner and are introduced by as, travel as you like, it happened as I expected. Page number 263. Seventh, adverbial clauses of condition or supposition indicate condition or supposition and are introduced by if, unless, in case, whether, on condition, provide, supposing that, etc. If I succeed, I shall help you. I shall not go unless you come. I may come in case I have time. He will come provided he gets leave. I shall try whether I succeed or not. Sometimes the introductory conjugation is omitted. Had I been rich, I would have helped you. Were I would have opposed you. Eighth, adverbial clauses of concession are introduced by though, although, even if, even, etc. Though he is poor, he is honest. Even if I fail, I shall not give up hope. Although they were present, they said nothing. Sometimes adverbial clauses of concession are introduced by pronouns or adverbs combined with ever, whoever, whatever, whichever, however. However strong you may be, I am not afraid of you. Whatever you may say, I do not believe you. Whoever he may be, he cannot be allowed. Ninth, adverbial clauses of comparison or degree are introduced by so, as, such as, than, the. He is not so tall as his brother. He is as wise as you. She is taller than you. The more the merrier. 420. The relatives who and which make adverbial clauses when they signify cause or purpose. See also Article 129c. Cause. My brother who is ill cannot come. The picture which was spoiled has been thrown away. Purpose. I shall send my brother who will do the work. I have bought a dog which would guard my house at night. Exercise 55. Pick out the adverbial clauses and parse them. First, wait until I return. Second, stay where you are. Third, as he is ill, he cannot come. Fourth, he worked hard that he might win the prize. Fifth, if you sit idle, you cannot prosper. Sixth, I shall go whatever may happen. Seventh, do as I tell you. Eighth, he spoke so loud that he could not hear by He could be heard by everybody. 9th, though he is weak, he will try. 10th, I shall help him whether you like it or not. 11th, however rich you may be, I am not afraid of you. 12th, I am grieved that you do this. 13th, you cannot succeed until you give up your bad habit. 14th, he came when we were playing. 15th, come as soon as you can. B. Substitute adverbial or adverbial phrases from the adverbial clauses. First, he came here that he might see me. Second, I went there when it was evening. Third, he came after I had left. Fourth, he was angry with me because I had disobeyed his orders. Fifth, he walked slowly lest he should fall. Sixth, as he is ill, he cannot go to school. Seventh, he punished me that I might be warned for the future. Eighth, when I was a child, I often thought so. Page number 264. C. Substitute adverbial clauses for the adverbial phrases. First, he cannot come on account of his mother's illness. Second, he did not speak for fear of displeasing you. Third, he succeeded by dint of perseverance. Fourth, he is too weak to walk. Fifth, I returned home in the evening. Sixth, he acted according to instructions. Seventh, he tried with all his might. Eighth, he will arrive after your departure. Ninth, he was frightened to see the animal. 10th, on his return he was given a rich reward. 11th, we shall start after dinner. 12th, I cannot do it without your help. 13th, in spite of his opposition, I carried the point. 421, page number 264. Note that the nature of a clause depends upon the work done by it and not upon its wording. The same clause may be a noun clause or adjective clause or an adverbial clause in different sentences as in the examples given below. First, I know where he lives. Noun clause, object of know. Second, I know the place where he lives. Adjective clause, qualifying place. Third, I shall go where he lives. Adverbial clause, qualifying shall go. Exercise 56. A. Distinguish between a phrase and a clause. B. Pick out the phrases and clauses from the following and state to which classes they belong. First, I heard that my father is ill. Second, he could not pass on account of illness. Third, the teacher was displeased with the boy who could not say his lessons. Fourth, the other day when I was on my way to the station, I met a lame man lying on the road. Fifth, there is a tree in front of my house. Sixth, he is so pleased that he has promised a donation. Seventh, in course of conversation, he told me that he knew me to be a good man. Eighth, that was exactly what was expected. Ninth, where he lives is not known. 10th, I know what he wants. 11th, stay where you are if you would escape danger. 12th, I have not heard from him since he left the place. 13th, he did as he was asked to do. C. Substitute a clause for italicized portion in each of the following sentences and state to what class it belongs. First, I shall not move out till sunset. Second, he has heard of your success. Third, I am surprised at your failure. Fourth, the tree in front of the house has been blown down. Fifth, I am hopeful of his recovery. Sixth, he levelled his gun at the birds flying overhead. Seventh, everybody loves a dutiful boy. Eighth, his failure took us by surprise. Ninth, I believe his statement. 10th, you cannot win the reward without my help. 11th, this is my birthplace. 12th, his innocence was clearly proved. 13th, he left at daybreak. 14th, he returned to his native place. 15th, but for your help, I would have been ruined. 16th, I met him on my way to school. 17th, tired by long walk, he rested under a tree. 18th, the first boy will get a prize. 19th. Water to drink must be pure. 20th. I have heard about his arrival. Page number 265, chapter 35. Sentences: simple, complex, compound. 422. Sentences are divided into 3 classes according to their structure: simple, complex, compound. 423. A simple sentence is one that contains only one subject and one finite verb, expressed or understood. It may have qualifying words, objects, etc. for the subject and the verb also, but the main thing is that it has only one subject and one finite verb. Note the subject words and the verbs given in italicized in the following sentences: I came, came. I came home, came. I came home yesterday, came. The good boy obeys his parents, obeys. Barking dogs seldom bite. Dogs bite. See also article 428. 424. A complex sentence is one that contains one principal clause with one or more subordinate clauses. The number of clauses will be the same as the number of finite verbs in the sentence. Complex sentences. In the following example, the clauses in italicized are principal. I know when he will come. No. There is the place where he was born. This is the place where he was born. Italicized, this is the place. As you are rich, you must help those who are poor. Italicized, you must help those. The first sentence has only 2 finite verbs. In the bracket no, will come. So it has 2 clauses. I know, principal clause. When he will come, subordinate noun clause, object to no. The second sentence also has only 2 finite verbs. In the bracket is, was born. So it has 2 clauses. This is the place, principal clause. Where he was born, subordinate adjective clause, qualifying place. The third sentence has 3 finite verbs. In the bracket are, must help, are. So it has 3 clauses, 2 subordinate and 1 principal. As you are rich, subordinate adverb clause, qualifying must help. You must help those. This is principal clause. Who are poor? This is subordinate adjective clause, qualifying those. Who are poor? Similarly, in the following examples, the clauses in italicize are principal. This is the boy who helped me. In this sentence, italicized, this is the boy. He stayed on until I arrive. He stayed on. Since you are ill, you need not go. You need not go. Though he is my friend, I cannot support him. I cannot support him. 425. A compound sentence is one that contains 2 or more independent clauses with or without any subordinate clause joined together by coordinating conjugations like and, or, then, but, else, however, therefore, still, yet, for, etc. Page 266. I am weak, but I shall go. I went there and found that my brother was ill. The book which you gave me was a good one, but I have lost it. The first sentence has only 2 finite verbs, that is, am, shall go. So it has 2 clauses. I am weak is the principal clause. I shall go, principal clause. The second sentence has 3 finite verbs. Those are went, found, was. So it has 3 clauses. I went there is the principal clause. Found means I found is the principal clause. That my brother was ill is subordinate noun clause. Object is to found. The third sentence has three finite verbs: gave, was, have lost. So it has three clauses. The book was a good one, principal clause. I have lost it, principal clause. Which you gave me, subordinate adjective clause, qualifying book. 426. Coordinate clauses are also joined by a relative pronoun or adverb used in a continuative and not in a restrictive sense. That is, when the relative can be broken up into and he, and it, and this, and there, but he, etc. See article 418. He helped me, which was very kind of him. I went to Calcutta, where I stayed for 1 month. I went to the principal, who spoke kindly to me. At first I found him, which relieved me of my anxiety. 427. Contracted sentences. Compound sentences often appear in a contracted or shortened form in order to avoid the needless repetition of the same word. With two or more predicates to the same subject. I came and delivered a lecture. I was pleased but could not do anything. B. With two or more subjects to the same predicate. They are well as you are wrong. Either he or his brother must go. He is poor but honest. 428. When two or more nouns are joined by and, they are not separate subjects to the same verb, but one compound, subject to the plural verb following. Thus, he and his friend left the place. The man and his wife were poor are simple sentences with he and his friend and the man and his wife as their compound or double subjects. Nesfield, Tipping, E. Smith. B. When the subjects joined by and are inseparable, or when two or more nouns joined by and denote a single fact, the sentence is not compound. Like, he and I are great friends. He and I agreed. Meena and Anjali are walking together. Curry and rice is my favorite dish. The sum and substance of his story is this. The first sentence can not be broken into he is a great friend and I am a great friend, because neither of these make any sense. Similarly, the second and third sentences. In the fourth and fifth sentences, the subjects are the collective ideas conveyed by curry and rice and sum and substance. He and I, Meera and Anjali, curry and rice, sum and substance are compound subjects and the sentences are all simple. C. When two nouns or phrases are connected by the conjugation or and the or is not used in an alternative sense, they should be regarded as constituting a single subject. A tribe or caste is part of a nation. Here, caste is used merely as another name for tribe. Nesfield. Page number 267. 429. Whether a sentence is complex or compound is determined by the number of its principal clauses and not by the number and nature of its subordinate clauses. A complex sentence may have one or more subordinate clauses joined by coordinating conjugations. The boy who came here yesterday and whom you must have seen is my brother, as he is ill and the doctor has advised him rest. He cannot come to welcome you. Similarly, a compound sentence may have any number of subordinate clauses dependent on its principal clauses. I shall go there when you come, but return as soon as you leave the place. B. As he is ill, he cannot move out, but we expect that he will come round before the ceremony ends. Therefore, to determine whether A sentence with coordinating conjugation is complex or compound. We shall see if the coordinate clauses are independent or subordinate. If independent, the whole sentence is compound, but if subordinate, the sentence is complex. Note: some use of term mixed sentence, but in view of the arguments given above, it is not desirable. B. Modern grammarians use the term double and multiple for sentences in which the clauses are linked by coordinating conjugations. Double for a sentence that consists only two principal coordinate clauses, and multiple for a sentence of more than two principal coordinate clauses. Each of the coordinate clauses of a double or multiple sentence may have one or more subordinate clauses of its own. Thus, he came and played, and the example A and B above are double sentences. The following are examples of multiple sentences. He came to the town, stayed for a few days, and then returned to his village home. When he was ill, he consulted the doctor who had examined him before, but as the latter could not diagnose the disease this time, he went to my brother and sought his help. Exercise 57. State whether the following sentences are simple, complex, or compound. Pick out the clauses and show their connection. First, I know that he will come. Second, when will you go home to see your brother? Third, seeing this, he burst into tears. Fourth, they did not go there but remained with me all the time. Fifth, there was a boy in our village who once saved a drowning girl. Sixth, when he will come to know to everybody. Seventh, I left the place after he had come. Eighth, as I am ill, I cannot go there, but I shall do the needful from here. Ninth, you must work hard, otherwise you will fail. 10th, if you go there, you will be rewarded. 11th, I do not want you to go there without your father's permission. 12th, when I heard that the boy had fallen from the tree, I at once ran to his house and gave him all the help that I could give. Chapter 36, page number 268. 430. In grammar, analysis means the dividing up of a sentence into its various parts according to the work which they do in the sentence. The different parts of a sentence are: subject group, first the subject, second adjuncts to the subject, if any, predicate group, third the predicate verb, generally called the predicate, fourth object, if any, with qualifying words, fifth complements, if any, sixth adverbial adjuncts or extension to the predicate, if any. Note: of these, the first and the third are essential to the sentence, the rest may or may not be present. 431. The subject is a word or a group of words that denotes the person or thing about whom or which something is said. It must be a noun or a noun equivalent. First, a noun: birds fly, India is our motherland. Second, a pronoun: we laugh, they weep. Third, an adjective: the virtuous are happy. Fourth, an infinitive: to err is human. Fifth, an infinitive phrase: to have done that was risky. Sixth, a grunt: swimming is a good exercise. Seventh, a verbal noun: the writing of letters well is not easy. Eighth, a phrase: success at any cost was his aim. Ninth, a clause: that you will come is known. 10th, a quotation: all the world is a stage, occurs in Shakespeare. 432. Adjuncts to the subject are adjectives or equivalent to adjectives. The principal adjuncts of this class are: first, an adjective, a good boy is loved by all. Second, a participle, flying clouds are seen in the sky. The defeated team also got a cup. Third, a participle phrase, the boy playing on the lawn is my brother. Fourth, a noun used as an adjective, the street boy is laughing. Drinking water should be pure. Fifth, grundial infinitive, water to drink should be pure. Sixth, a noun or a pronoun in the possessive case. My brother is ill. His father's watch was stolen. Seventh, a noun or an emphatic pronoun in apposition. Ramesh, my brother is ill. He himself did it. Eighth, a preposition with an objective. A preposition with an object. A man of principle is liked by all. Ninth, an adverb used as an adjective, and then King did it. The down train is moving. 10th, an adjective clause. Boys who work hard succeed. Note, articles are really attributes and hence adjuncts, but they are treated by some as parts of the subject word. Page number 269. Exercise 58. Pick out the subjects and adjuncts to subjects. First, a good boy minds his lessons. Second, the letter box is red. Third, a young man of strong character is required for the post. Fourth, seeing me there, he dared not open his mouth. Fifth, a few flying birds, about 10 in number, were shot down. Sixth, the report of his death is not true. Seventh, having finished his work, he left for home. Eighth, the boy standing there is my brother. Ninth, the sweet days of our brotherhood are gone forever. 10th, the city of Calcutta was formerly the capital of India. 11th, the teacher, coming to know of his conduct, ordered him out. 433. Adverbial adjuncts are adverbs or equivalent to adverbs. The principal kinds of adverbial adjuncts are: an adverb, he speaks well, he acts wisely, well and wisely. B, an adjective used as adverb, he died happy, happy. C, an adverbial phrase, they walked side by side, side by side. D, a participle, he went away disappointed, disappointed. E, grundial infinitive, he came to see me, to see me. F, an adverbial object, he walked all day, all day. G, a preposition with an object, we arrived in time, in time. H, an absolute phrase, the sun having set, we left the place, the sun having set. I, an adverbial clause, he went away after I had left, after I had left. Note, an adverbial adjuncts are often confounded with complements. It will be well to remember that words, phrases or clauses which show how, when, why or where an action is performed are adverbial adjuncts. Exercise 59. Pick out the adverbial adjuncts. First, he played very well. Second, she came to see my brother. Third, it is 3 feet high. Fourth, she said this to me. Fifth, the brothers walked 3 miles together. Sixth, he broke off in the middle of his speech. Seventh, this was said by him to my brother. Eighth, he worked hard to pass the examination. Ninth, the task was finished by him quickly. 10th, my father having died, I had to take charge of the family. 11th, I have come after a long time to see my brother. 12th, I am angry with you for having opposed me. 13th, he was punished for disobedience. 14th, dinner over, they left the place. 15th, I gave a pen to him. 434. A, The object must be a noun or a noun equivalent. First, a noun, I like the boy. Second, a pronoun, I like him, he did it, him and it. Third, an adjective, everybody loves the good. The